Dagon from 2001.
Might as well.
Summary for this film: a boating accident runs a young man and woman ashore in a decrepit Spanish fishing town, which they discover is in the grips of an ancient sea god and its monstrous half-human offspring. Directed by Stuart Gordon, who you'll know from Reanimator, Castle Freak, From Beyond, etc.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I was waiting for it.
Written by H.P. Lovecraft and Dennis Paoli. I love this movie. The font that they use at the opening credits will lead you to believe that perhaps this is like an episode of Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, or something. But it's a really good movie. It's Brian Usna, Stuart Gordon. Question. The character Paul at the beginning of the movie is checking his stock. They're on a boat.
Sure.
It's 2001 when this movie comes out.
Yeah, I could have swore this movie came out in the 90s.
It seems like
it. Was
it.
really early 2000s.
That once I saw that, I could not believe it. I would have bet a lot of money that this was a 90s
I'm just like,
movie.
how the fuck is this dude checking his stock numbers in 2001 on a boat? You know, here I go getting into technology. And then I'm like, how much does this fucking laptop she throws in the ocean cost in 2001?
They got plenty of money.
A laptop in 2001 will cost you $1,500.
If you got one on a boat and are checking your stocks,
You got money.
I imagine the laptops.
You got the best internet.
And this is coming out on Blu-ray by Vestron, July 24th.
Oh,
So, Vestrons, they're kind of pricey. They're around $30 range. I wanted to upgrade from the VHS, so I bought the DVD. I ain't gonna pay that much money for it, but that's just me.
I might.
Did you guys notice that Paul was wearing a Miskatonic University sweater? Did you know?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that Miskatonic University?
I am.
Yeah.
He's our local H.P. Lovecraft expert.
Evidently,
Our in-house expert.
Evidently, it was mentioned in the Dunwich Horror, The Shadow Out of Time.
Miskatonic University is the school
Yeah.
that revolves around all of Lovecraft's stuff. It's also normally where they end up housing the Necronomicon in most of his stuff.
Some of the CGI in this
early 2000s.
real bad.
It's very bad.
The tentacle mouth
Very bad.
lady was especially. It looked like a Snapchat filter.
I don't know how it was done in 2001. I mean, it don't even look like that. That looks like early 90s CG. Like,
Yeah,
it's bad.
It's not.
But Jurassic Park came out in what
I know.
year?
Yeah, they're not dealing with. I mean, that was
Yeah, that's true. They don't have
that
the
was
money.
all the budget back then.
It
Yeah.
has some good practical effects.
Yeah.
I think the best part about this movie for me is the townspeople in general, like all the weird shit. There's a lot of weird shit. The environment, the whole world is great. It would be a terrifying for me, it'd be terrifying to be in a land where you can't speak the language, but also this is a bad situation. This will always be one of my favorite like science fiction horror movies. Aside from the dodgy CGI, it's pretty fucking great. I gave it a 9.
Yeah, it's my favorite H.P. Lovecraft story that it's made off of, The Shadow Over Innsmouth. It's just got all his best stuff
He's
in
an
it.
expert.
I'm not an expert.
He's an H.P. Lovecraft expert.
I'm not.
I've talked to people who are. They know way more than me. But it's my favorite story of his. Stuart Gordon and Brian Usna, just in general, you get them together, it's always good. They are also the only people that ever really seemed to be able to pull off. There are other people that pull off a Lovecraft feel really great. We talked about John Carpenter last episode. In the Mouth of Madness is a fantastic Lovecraft homage, but it's not one of his stories. I really hard to run into good H.P. Lovecraft stories turned into movies. Usually if you do, it's Brian Usna and Stuart Gordon. Ezra, whatever, the main guy, I always laugh when I watched that one because he's in Stuart Gordon's Dreams of the Witch House, which is another H.P. Lovecraft story that Gordon made. I feel like he used him a few times after. I feel like Jeffrey Combs got too old, and he was like, "Find me the closest thing to Jeffrey Combs we can get."
Yeah,
and so
you're right.
that nothing against the guy. Jeffrey Combs is just better. So that's the only two things I ever have against this movie. Or
think about how much funnier it would have been if it was Jeffrey Combs,
right?
A college kid.
The CG obviously did not hold up well at all. It probably didn't even hold up well in 2001.
Nope.
I would have never guessed 2001.
And as good as Ezra Miller does, and I think Miller, did we already go over that? Did I ask that?
I'm not
I think his
sure.
last name's Miller. I can't remember. Ezra, whatever. As good as the job he does, he's a fine actor. He's getting cast in roles that Gordon always cast. Jeffrey Combs, you're always just going to have that kind of. But he's really good, so. But yeah, it's a great movie. I love the story. The fish people is great. The whole mythos behind it is fantastic. It's Lovecraft done really well, which you don't get very often. So I, as well, give it a 9.
Ooh, very strange story. Liked it. I like that the sea people, whatever those sea creatures, wearing, taking the skin of the townspeople they're taking over. Frank, what did you think about the little sister, sexy sea creature chick? Like, what do you?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that.
So put yourself in that situation.
You got to just let it happen, man.
Even though she's your sister.
I don't know, man. That's a whole other thing.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know,
The
man.
answer's no.
The answer's no.
Look at the situation. Look at the situation. The overall situation.
Oh, shit.
What do you have left?
Anyway. Lost it.
You're at the end of your rope, man.
A good atmosphere. I like the story. The characters, the monsters, like I like those. Even the last guy left, the old dude, couldn't understand what he was saying half the time, but I liked all the characters in this. The acting's solid throughout. I gave it a 7.
Is that?
That's
Barely.
enough.
That's
Oh, is
enough.
it? Oh, it is.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Ring a ding ding ding.
Boom. That's a good one.
Well,
Nice choice.
There we go. That's a good way to end an episode.
One little thing. I like that Jason was asking me if I'm sure it's pronounced Dagon. We have a song about this exact story
Okay.
He plays drums.
Where
He
I-
doesn't say the words.
where I sing the word.
But doesn't mean you're right.
I guess that's true.
You would just ask. I've heard people say Dagon.
I was getting ready to say you would think if I'm going to sing it, I would make sure I'm
I
pronouncing it right.
I think it's Dagon.
But I guess I don't
it
pronounce.
just sounds better.
I don't pronounce anything right, so yeah, that's fair.
But do you guys have picks for next time?
I do.
Let them fly.
Nope.
I don't have both of them, but I found out Jason doesn't remember or has never watched In the Mouth of Madness. So we're watching In the Mouth of Madness.
And
I thought about Death Proof, but I don't want to break the new old rule again, like I did this last time.
if you want to watch it, let's watch it.
Then we'll watch In the Mouth of Madness. And I've never seen Death Proof. I'm a huge Kurt Russell fan. And when it came out, everybody told me it was horrible. And I didn't want to watch a Quentin Tarantino movie with Kurt Russell that wasn't good. So I said I won't watch it. And
I've
then
never seen it either.
last week someone told me, no, it's great. And I said, one's enough for
Well,
Kurt
we'll
Russell.
fucking see, won't we?
You got something?
I guess I'm just going to go ahead and we'll finish up the basket case movies. 1 and 3. Is there only 3 of them? There's only 3 basket case
Yeah, I
movies,
think
right?
that's it. It's 3.
There might be a 4.
Uh-oh.
I think there's only 3.
Well, I'm picking 1 and 3. We've already done 2. You can check it out on all our shit. You got anything?
Well, I just got one in the mail today. I want to watch Abominable.
Hey-o.
It's your kind of game right there, Abominable.
Yeah, watch that.
What's something else I've gotten?
You can always surprise him.
It could be a surprise.
You know what? Let's do Mother of Tears.
Oh no. Mother of
Sounds
Tears.
like a tearjerker.
Oh no, I thought you'd seen it. You don't like it.
Watch. Hey, watch this. But fucking Basket Case 3 will be a real fucking sad. You'll be crying.
If Basket Case 3 is gut-wrenching drama, Frank's gonna be pissed.
It's just about a wife who's been beaten and her trials and tribulations, and the whole Basket Case thing's just in the background.
Stay tuned. That Mother of Tears may change.
Stay tuned. You haven't made it this far anyways.
That's a wild card.
What? One more thing? So we're going to start doing a new thing, guys. We're going to put up a poll, and it's going to be about 10 films. We're going to let you pick our 4th selection for our next episode. This is going to be a regular thing we do, hopefully, and you'll have some input. We're not going to let you just add shit, though, because that's way out of
Make
line.
sure you fix the poll. Make sure you put...
I'm going to do it right this time.
Do it right.
But that'll be up. Get involved in the group. Post things up there more often. When things get going, they get going real nice. Really good. Keep it up, and thanks for watching, listening. Subscribe, rate, review, like, smash it, all that stuff. We'll see you next time.
What do you think it is, Jared?
Well, I'm a law student. What do I know about cars?
Hey, you guys! Come take a look at this!
I thought I'd better come down and warn you. You all best leave before it gets dark.
What happens at dark?
Well, this here hole fills up with water moccasins.